Subject, we back, not even changing the clothes, running through these. So now we're at the beginning of Raider 3 Week 10. It's day 1, bench press day, and moving from 8 reps on the top set to 5 reps on the top set. Last week, RPE 9, 8 reps, I did 215, and I was saying that it was maybe an overestimate of what I could have done. That was maybe like an RPE 10. So then this week, 5 reps, RPE 7 is 8 reps, RPE 10. And instead of leaving my ego at the door, which is what I should have done, I loaded up 225 instead of 215 just because I wanted to rep the 2 plates. I had never done that before, so I was super excited to do that. And I did do it super clean, very happy with it, but it was not RPE 7, which was the target for this week. And for that reason, I did my back downs a little lighter. But let's see that top set. So here it is, folks. Benching 225 for the first time for reps. Like I'm saying, it's controlled, relatively controlled on the way down, not really bouncing off the chest, and it's definitely a grind. It's a super hard contraction. Ignore the girl that you can probably hear. Nobody's going to see this anyways, whatever. Great fucking set. That's the point. Like I'm saying, I love how that looked. It was controlled on the way down, super hard contraction on the way up. Then the 3 back down sets were with 7 reps, and I was working with 185. We were focusing on controlling the eccentric, and pausing at the bottom before the concentric. So let's see the last set. Now here's the last back down set. I definitely loved it. Controlled on the way down, pausing at the chest while not resting. And it's 7 reps, 185, like I was saying. Did a little bit lighter than 85%. Maybe it's about 80% or 83%. But yeah, I thought that this was going to be more of a grind, but it wasn't. So I think we're just going to have to build some more strength. Moving on to the rear delt flies. I had a few weeks ago taken a step back from the 25-pound weights to the 20-pound weights to lock in the movement more and get the form better. Working with the dumbbells for me is a lot harder than the reverse pec deck. So just wanted to make sure I was form maxing on that. Leaving my ego at the door with that. Can you believe that I had the discipline to do that, but I just couldn't do it on the bench press? My God. Anyways, you live and you learn. So moving up from the 20-pound dumbbells to the 25-pound dumbbells, I wrote down that I did 3 sets of 12, which, I'm happy with. That's right in my target rep range between 10 to 15. Moving on to the bicep curl of choice, I'm doing preacher curl. And this is what I'm saying, guys. My biceps, they just don't want to grow. I really don't know what it is. I gave myself a double rest after my squat day. But last week, using the 80-pound barbell, 3 sets of 8. This week, I did 2 sets of 8, and the last set was 7. I literally failed on that last set, so not really sure what it is. I'm trying to get the calories in. Like, I've been heavier these past couple days. I really don't know what it is that's stopping me, like I'm saying. Maybe it's an effort thing. Maybe I got to give myself a little more rest. I'm resting 90 seconds between these sets. Maybe I got to up that to like 2 minutes just to get that last freaking 1 extra rep, whatever. Anyways, moving on to the tricep push down using the rope. This one I was talking about last week that I was moving down the weight so that I could perform a little bit better. And using 50 pounds, 2 sets of 15, and in the last set, 13. I really like that rep range a lot better than what I was doing before, like the 8 to 10, whatever. Like, I want it to be higher reps, so that's exactly what I did. And I'm putting the fat grips on it, so I'm getting like a forearm workout at the same time. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, liking that. Now the lateral raises, this is the one that I was also talking about last week. I was taking a step down to have better form because of my collarbone and because of the way it was creaking and cracking and yelling at me. It just wasn't really fucking with it. So I wanted to move back down to the 25-pound weights while I'm sitting on the bench, really focusing on controlling these reps and getting 3 sets of 15. But this time I did 2 sets of 15 and the last set 12. So definitely some room for improvement there. Then moving on to the push-ups, I've been loving doing it with the kettlebells. Last week, I did the first set 15, second set 18. So this week, I really wanted to make sure I got 1 set to 20. So I did that for my first set. I went to 20, and I got 20 amazing, perfect, full range of motion, pause at the bottom, extend at the top reps. And the second set, same rep quality. I only got 15, but I'm not even mad with that. It's super tough movement, so maybe Next week we'll try and move up that second set. And yeah, I'm now just realizing that I didn't talk about the ab work in my squat video. I'm not talking about the ab work here. There's really no updates to give myself. I just gotta freaking keep grinding. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for listening. Have a good one.